show you what to do, what not to do. So the biggest thing, once you put this up here, you want to get all the weight on this, not the belt. There's like a seat belt kind of style.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So right now, you see down here, super tight.
Yeah.
We want to back that off so that it's nice and loose. That way everything's on this.
Yeah.
Full left and right tracks like any other kind of deal. These four for your outriggers.
Yeah.
For your feet. You're gonna want to try to be as level as possible. That's what the pump's for. So once you put everything down, just try to get it as level as you can just by pushing everything down.
So if you're on a super slope driveway, it's not really the best piece of equipment, I'm guessing.
You can get pretty decent on it. I'll show you.
A bigger slope than this.
Yeah,
you could even do it. Or
this is pretty steep. We'll see how close we can get it though. It'll still be able to pick it up. You just might have to muscle it a little bit more. Once everything's on, ready to go, turn the vacuum on, middle one, just pull it, and that'll automatically get the vacuum going. And once we get everything going, I'll show you kind of how the stones get picked up, all that kind of stuff. E-stop, in case anything happens. It just takes regular gas. I've got a special funnel that kind of helps you get through the side here.
Yeah.
Other than that, it is pretty simple. So we'll get it running, kind of show you how it works once it's running, and let you kind of go from there.
Yeah.
Easy enough. Yeah. And then to take everything down, it's a bit of a juggling actually. So this fork too. Once we get it going, pull that down. That gives you your full range of motion.
Yeah.
All right. So to drop everything down, there's a little pin here. So you pull this piece down.
Yeah.
And then you crank that up so that this piece becomes free.
Yeah.
And then we just drop it down. And then there's also a catch here. So because I'm not tall enough, I gotta do it lower.
Yeah.
But you just we'll keep that, put this back in. This doesn't swing on me. Okay, so that just lets that run. Okay, boom, back it off, belt, make sure that catches in play, and then we're good to go there. And then we will start it back up. These are just mounted just so they don't go missing. It does automatically. We had like an older version where if you kept the key on, it drains the battery.
Yeah.
This one just automatically sets back in neutral. Morning.
Morning. How are you?
Not bad yourself?
Good.
Tyler, by the way.
Hi, Bill Scott.
From Unilock. All right. there's a plumb right here.
Oh, okay.
So that plumb will get
Yeah.
you pretty close to what you need to do. Over time, sometimes just this is an older unit. Sometimes the hydraulics will like creep a little bit, but usually when you're laying, by the time it creeps, you're already on the next spot.
Yeah.
So just keep an eye on the plumb. Literally, it doesn't need to be super level, especially the stones that you're doing. They're not overly heavy, but it just makes it easier when you're swinging around that you're not kind of fighting the machine. But yeah, that's so that'd be like set up, ready to go. And then, are you relaying this, or you just So I'm gonna pick up a couple stones to show you how it works, and we'll go from there. So yeah, that's kind of as you're going. That's gonna be your best bet, just to make sure it's as level as possible. So we'll unlock that. Just a catch. So now we got the free range of motion. It'll pretty much reach all the way back in this area. So like this is easy, depending on how you want to lay. We'll set skids either side and just kind of creep them back there. But
So how long does the thrush last?
So depending on how nice you are with it, like we'll run most of the year on one set of pads.
Oh, is that right?
But like we rent this out a fair bit. So obviously, like anything, the nicer you are to it, the better it lasts. It's a wear item. We stock all the parts in Georgetown. Biggest thing is if like guys are dragging it on pavers and stuff like that. And then like pre-start inspection, one of the biggest things is just the filter. So you guys probably won't run into much of an issue given the weight of the stones, but when you really like, it's 305 pounds give or take maximum capacity. So when you have it revved all the way up, picking up big stones, you want to make sure that everything's sucking as much as possible. So this is just every morning we'll do this. Just check it. You can just blow out the filter, knock it out. But simple enough. This is probably one of the biggest issues when guys call us if they're having like it's not picking up the way they need it to. It's usually the filter. Just like any vacuum, right? It needs to breathe. So we'll just check and make sure it's all good.
So did you get any of the storm in Georgetown?
I'm actually on Listowel.
Oh, it's Listowel. Okay.
Yeah, we got hit. Was it 2 days ago maybe?
Oh yeah.
It's been a crazy spring, so for anybody I think. And you guys are Guelph, right?
Yeah. So how long was it before that was emptied? How much dust is that from?
I think this was only used for 2 days. If you're using something like a cut day where guys are cutting, the dust gets into it. You can pick up pavers that are wet, just not standing water, just because it'll suck water up in it, and then you get, especially the cut dust gets in, it hardens, it's not ideal.
Yeah.
But normally you shouldn't get too much dust.
No, like it's just because some guys will be cutting in like borders and stuff as this guy is laying. It pretty much saves at least one person for labor. Especially for the bigger stuff. Yeah. Like if you're laying slabs, usually that's a 2-person job with like a vacuum lifter. So this allows just one guy to do something else.
I guess it saves his labor too. He doesn't have to pick up the stones, the weight of the stone, really.
Right. Like it's laying pavers with 2 people, like some bigger stuff. It can be done, but you still feel it at the end of the day, at the end of the week.
It's better without nothing, though.
Right. Yeah, I mean, do you guys lay much slabs?
We've done some.
Yeah.
Done it before by hand, and then
my hand's crazy.
got the guys in Burlington, M-Quip, one of theirs, but then you have to use an excavator to move it. So
yeah, they have
this you kind of seems quicker, the idea.
They have like backpack versions and then like 2 people versions with like an extension cord, but you almost need 3 people because you end up tripping on the extension cord all the time.
Yeah.
So, all right, we'll get this going and kind of show you quick and easy how easy it is.
So it's just like straight gas, does it?
Yeah, just straight gas. And then I've got a special funnel that, because it's kind of hard to get in there.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got a funnel that.
So what's a machine like this cost?
This one I think they're like 65,000. So we have one that goes on the front of a skid steer, a mini skid steer.
Yeah.
We're running a deal right now. I think it's like 20 or 25,000, and it just runs off your auxiliary hydraulics. I think I kind of like that one a little bit more if you don't need your machines doing other stuff, because it does tie up the machine for the day. But you can, like, if you double stack bundles, because you can lift it up higher, you can reach off of the top of higher bundles. Do you guys do much natural stone?
Not much. Just armor stones.
Yeah. We do have a head that rotates 90 degrees.
Can't pick those up, right?
No. 300 pounds is max.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's vacuums that can pick up thousands of pounds.
Yeah.
But this machine's so light, it just doesn't have the weight behind it. Like, this whole chassis, as it sits, is about 1,600 pounds.
It's pretty light.
So it's pretty light, allows you to go over any paver, stuff like that. This bottom one is unweighted, so that's without any cables attached to it. And then this top one is going to be the suction car with the stone on it. So, because I've done it before, I like having max power. The only thing is, as soon as it touches, it's going to want to pull it up high. So you can just feather the trigger. So just going down, back of the hand. You can keep it at whatever height you really want. So if we're laying even lighter stone, we would back it off so that it doesn't really get so hot. But just so, like, I like getting full power all the time, so you can see all these paddles crank all the way. And you see it's just exposed to the trigger. So then you can just play with it. So, when you have it where you want it, all you do, push the trigger all the way down, and then just rock it off. You don't need to, like, rip it off or anything. hour. Most guys are fine with it.
Yeah.
We've had them in the market for like, I want to say like 6 or 7 years. The first job we did, it was like 1,000 square foot driveway, 800 square foot driveway. The contractor, I think he did it in like 4.5 or 5 hours.
Okay.
You can really get flying once the site is kind of set